What's happening, y'all? What's happening with y'all folks, man? How y'all doing? I know you wonder, like, my name is Desiree, if y'all don't know my name, by the way. I know y'all wonder, like, Desiree, why don't you do stuff like this off camera? It's because I don't think about it until I start recording myself. So, don't mind me. Because I've been told that I'm a little cuckoo. But, y'all, I'm so happy to be in front of my phone right now. This is year 4 of quarantine. That's what it feels like. Man, and I just been over here. I was saying today in my Instagram story, I wanted to check in with people because I went MIA for a minute after I cut my hair off. I just wanted to let that settle in for a minute. I wanted everybody to see it before I made another video. People are still finding out, but it's all right. Yeah, so I just wanted to check in, show y'all what my hair is looking like now. I have braids. Yes, I switched it up. Don't talk about me. You may see some red spots in my hair because oh yeah, let me take this AirPod out. You may see some red spots in my hair because I wasn't able to get all of the red hair out, and I didn't want to cut my hair too low, so we just gonna have to deal with it. This is what my hair is looking like now, but wait, because I have a surprise for y'all. I have something to show y'all. I did something different that I haven't done in my hair in years. So let me show y'all what's going on. Do you see it? It may not be brushed down, but that's what's going on back there. I have a little undercut, you know what I'm saying? It back there got me a little triangle. I ain't a part of Illuminati or nothing, but it's back there though. I just wanted to check in. This is a check-in video, letting y'all know I'm okay. This is how I'm gonna be wearing my hair for a while. If y'all want tutorials on how I braid my hair, let me know, because I'm gonna be in braids in and out for a minute. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna be waiting until my hair grows out to lock my hair up again, but don't get it twisted and think that I'm not locking my hair back up, because I definitely am. Even with this little bitty afro I got now, it's still too much work. And I did not miss this. The only reason why I cut my locks off is because they were damaged, and don't get it twisted. Baby, well, that wasn't the only reason, but that was one of the main reasons. And I probably wouldn't have cut it off if it wasn't for that reason. Yeah, so this is how things are going. I pray that everyone's doing well. I pray that y'all are staying safe during this man-made virus. I mean, this COVID-19 that they have going around. I'm over it, quite frankly, but I ain't gonna act like I ain't waiting on this stimulus check, because I am. The reason I went MIA for a couple of weeks is because I've just been praying. I've been reading my Bible. I've been reading a couple of books. I'm just trying to come out of this thing better than I was when I went in. There is some things that I lost, like my job. I know a lot of people are going through being unemployed right now, like me. And I was listening to my spiritual father this evening in Bible study, and he was saying how God wouldn't take away anything that he gave to you. So that was just one of the things that I had to think about for a minute. I was like, because if it's meant for you, it's gonna be for you. It's like there's no questioning about it, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't give you anything that he'll eventually take away from you. So if anybody's struggling to figure out what's in their will and what's their purpose for their lives, and what's the next step after this quarantine is over, I'm just looking at it as my job is somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be. It was a decision that I made on my own before I gave my life over to God, and before I started letting him be in control of my life. This is when I was still in control of my own life, and I didn't give that power over to him. So it's just one of those things I just been praying about, and trying to get through. I mean, I'm gonna get through it, but it's just all about this is such a critical time, and it's such a great time to get right with God. I may speak about it a lot, but I'm going to keep speaking about it because I know that somebody needs to hear it. It's a great time to get right with God, and he wouldn't put us through anything that we cannot handle. It may seem unbearable, but we'll be fruitful in the end. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be all right. That's all I've been doing, you all. It's just a little updated date of what's been going on in the life of Happy and Nappy. I just been over here chilling, praying, eating, binging some shows. I've been binging Black Lightning and All American. I finished All American. That's a good show. I'm still working on Black Lightning. I'm on season 3. So I finished that, and I've been working on Good Girls too. That is a great show. I love that show. But yeah, praying, reading. Reading up for business purposes and how to incorporate God into my business. Things like that. I'm just preparing myself, because when we come out of this thing, it's over with. Like I said, I do not plan on being the same person I was before I went into this thing. There is a reason and a purpose why I am not at my job right now, why I'm not an essential worker. I just don't feel like that's where I was supposed to be. It's just one of those things, So I'm just going to continue to do God's will. And that's another thing that I learned in this break, because I've learned that you can disappoint yourself when you're thinking that you're not doing things in God's will. But you have to know that as long as your heart is right, you are doing his will. As long as you are submitting to God, you are doing his will. You're going through the motions. You just have to incorporate him in every aspect of your life. And that's even how you brush your teeth in the morning when you wake up, how you wash your face, what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Ask God, what do I want to eat today? Just make a habit out of it. What do I want to eat today? God, what do I want to wear today? Jesus, do I want to go to Aldi or Walmart? Like, just incorporate him into your life. You'll be doing his will, and you'll learn that it's very easy. It's not as hard as we make it seem. And I'm glad that I realized that, because I really used to beat myself up because I felt like I wasn't doing what he called for me to do. But it's not, doing his will is not just some one big thing. It's levels, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the things that you do that lead up to who you're called to be. You have to pray. And develop a relationship with God, and study to show thyself approved. You have to read the Bible. It's just things like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. Cause who child? It's been a long time coming. But I feel like this quarantine has given me a lot of relief. One of my favorite songs is by William McDowell, and it goes, rain only matters when there's seed in the ground. If you have seed in the ground, rain is not a nuisance, it's a blessing. That's what he said. So this rain, you know what I'm saying, it's only a nuisance if you aren't strategizing, if you aren't producing, if you feel like you're not doing anything, just make yourself productive, man. Make yourself productive. It'll make you feel so much better. And that's with anything. It doesn't have to be business wise. It could be eating right. It could be working on how you take care of yourself. It could be working on your hair, you know what I'm saying? Just little things like that. It could be working out, getting right. It just depends. It could be working on your spiritual life, like anything. Just, you know what I'm saying? This is the time. It could be working on your mental stability. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to really focus in on what is it that you may have troubles with. It's a good time for study. It's a good time for prayer. It's a good time to give your life over to God. Like I said, I just wanted to check in on y'all. Ask y'all how y'all were doing. I'm praying that this will be over by April 30th, like our president claims it to be. That's another thing. Pray for the government. Please pray for the government. I'm not going to say anything else. Pray for our government officials, not just Trump. Pray for everybody in the House and the Senate and every cabinet that there may be. Just pray for them, please. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else. Pray for them because they need it. So another thing that I wanted to let y'all know is that I will be doing and vlogging my entire lock journey when I do decide to start later on this year, but I also will be vlogging my natural hair journey as well before I even get to that point. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to bend over, so I'm put a little screenshot of what my hair is looking like without these braids, and I think I'm just going to start to check in every month so y'all can see how it's growing out, because I had to cut a little more off before I braided it because I just wanted to make sure that it was even, you know what I'm saying? But that was absolutely the last time that I will be cutting it off. Of course, trimming, no big deal, but cutting it off, like, that's it. That was the last time. So I just want y'all to come along on this journey with me, and I also want to let y'all know what I'm going to be using on my hair to help it grow out. Y'all tell me if the Wild Growth hair oil is supposed to be thick like this, because I believe I may have had it for too long. If y'all have it, please let me know, because if it's not supposed to be thick like that, then I'm gonna clean that thing out, and I'm just gonna buy a whole new thing because it's really thick. Like, can y'all see that at the bottom? I don't like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I don't think so. I know it's not that big. Anyway, what I'm attempting to use is Jamaican Black Castor Oil and Rosemary Oil and Wild Growth Hair Oil. I'm trying to put that on my hair to help it grow back out. I put it on my hair probably about once a week, at the most twice a week, because I just don't want my hair to get too weighed down while it's in these braids, because I'm trying to keep these braids in for a decent amount of time. It'll be a week Saturday. I'm trying to keep them in for about 3 more weeks if they don't slip out from me being a bald headed. If y'all have any other oils that really aids with hair growth, of course I'm going to use my shea butter back there, but if there's anything that can work a miracle, then I'm gonna need it, please, because I'm trying to grow this hair out, all the way out. I'm trying to grow it out so I can go ahead and start my journey back, because braids are too much work. Natural hair, loose hair is too much work. I did not miss this at all, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Ooh, I did not miss this. I believe that's everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I believe that's everything I wanted to cover in this video. So y'all let me know if y'all have any more suggestions. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And even hit the bell if you know. That was a very weird wink. But even hit the bell if you want to get notified when I post another video. I'm trying to keep it consistent. Mango butter is back out. If y'all have not seen my Instagram story, my mango butter has scents in them. Let me show y'all. And smell this through the phone. Oh, by the way, I made hand sanitizer. So, if you want some hand sanitizer, hit me up now. I'll let you know how much I'm selling them for. But anyway, so I have a mango butter that smells like candy. It's called Candyland. And then I have another one. They don't really have designated labels because I haven't made them yet. They're still in the process because I'm just testing things out. This is like a product release. And then this one is buttercream, vanilla buttercream. It tastes like vanilla and they smell so awesome. So if you want to order them, they're on my business Instagram page. They smell so good, y'all. The only difference in these and the shea butter, I also have the shea butter, which I've changed nothing about the shea butter. It's still the exact same. Anyway, the only difference is I still have the essential oils in the shea butter, but I just have carrier oils in the mango now because the essential oils, I didn't want them to take away from the scents that I put into the mango butter. So the only oils that I have are jojoba oil and castor oil in these, which are still moisturizing and still have really good benefits. But I just didn't want to put the lavender and the rosemary in it because I knew that it would overpower, and I didn't want that. I wanted the scent to stand alone because it smells so good by itself. But yeah, y'all, that's it. Just hit me up if y'all want some. You know I'll ship it out. I got y'all. But that is it for my update. I will catch y'all in the next video.